All right, we're back again. We're looking at another question from CXC 2021, July. This time we're looking at a function question. It comes at number 4. All right, so it reads, so this is what is right here. It says, so it says, given that f of x is equal to 1/3 x plus 4, and g of x is equal to 3x all over x plus 1. So these are the two functions that we have, right? So it says determine the value of f of 9. We want to find f of 9. For us to find f of 9, we definitely need to have the f function. So the f function says that f of x is equal to 1/3 x plus 4. What we're about to do, though, is to find f of 9. If we look carefully, we would have seen that the 9 actually took the place of the x. Therefore, the 9 will be substituted where x is right here. Let us go forward. So we'd have 1/3 times x, it will be times 9, and then we're going to be adding 4 to that. Definitely 3 into itself one time and 3 into the 9, that's 3. So if we should clear this up, we're saying 1 times 3, 3 plus 4, and this will give us 7. So therefore, they're expecting us to write 7 right there to call it that mark, right? So there it is that f of 9 is equal to 7. All right, quite an easy question. All right, let's go forward. All right, they said evaluate. So now we're going to evaluate f of g of -3. So we want to do f of g of -3. Here is the thing. When we're doing these composite functions, we can work them backwards, right? So it means then I intend to find g of -3. And then when I find this, I'm going to insert g of -3 into the f function. All right, that's what I'm going to do when I'm ready. Now let's just go for the functions, right? Because we need to have the functions here to know what's going on. Going back. All right, good. All right, so let me write the f function here quickly. So it is said that f of x is equal to 1/3 x plus 4, while the g function is equal to 3x all over x plus 1. All right, so we're going to do our substitution here right about now. Those are the functions. So it is my intention to find so using the g function, so g of x is equal to 3x all over x plus 1. I'm going to find g of -3. So g of -3 means that we're going to have -3 times 3 all over -3, all right, plus 1. So up here we have 3 times -3 all over -3 plus 1. And if we go forward, we'll have -9 over -2. And this will take us to 9 over 2. And for some people, we might say 4.5, right? So 4.5, 9 over 2, whichever one we like. But this is not the final answer because we ought to insert this in the f function now. So we just found out that f of g of -3 is the same thing as finding f of 9 over 2. Basically, f of 9 over 2 is what we find because g of -3 gives us 9 over 2. And that's what we're saying. So let's find that now. So in the f function, so we have f of 9 over 2. So it's going to be 1/3 times x, and now x is 9 over 2. And whatever result we get, we add 4. Definitely, we could do some quick canceling. So let me just cancel some stuff here. 3 cancel itself 1 time, 3 into the 9, and that's 3 times. So right here, I'm actually looking at, right here, I'm looking at 1 times 3, 3 over 1 times 2, 2. So we have 3 over 2 plus 4. Definitely 3 over 2 is 1.5 plus 4. That's 5.5. All right. Or you can look at it as 11 over 2. All right. So 5.5. So therefore, we're saying that in conclusion, I could just say that f of g of -3 is equal to 5.5, or some people might have it as 11 over 2, whatever, or 5.5. All right, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to have there is fine. All right. The last piece of question here says that we're supposed to determine the value of x for which g of x is equal to 5 over 2. So in other words, the g function says that, so the g function says that g of x is equal to 3x over x plus 1. And then now we want to know what value could come here, such that, and here, such that when we're done, our answer is 5 over 2. Well, an easy way to sort out that is to ensure that we let the function, which is 3x over x plus 1, let that equal to 5 over 2. All right, and then now we solve for x. Now, this is a rational function. So in order to get rid of the denominator, we're going to multiply throughout by 2, open bracket, x plus 1. So we're going to multiply everything by that, which means that we're going to multiply 3x over x plus 1 by that. And this is equal to 2, open bracket, x plus 1. And we're multiplying that by 5 over 2. So basically, we're multiplying both sides by 2 into x plus 1. Definitely, the x plus 1 cancels itself here. The 2 cancels itself there. So let's go up top here to see what's going on. On this side, I'm having 2 times 3x, and that's going to give me 6x on the left side here. And that definitely is going to equal to me distributing this 5 inside x plus 1. So 5 times x will give me 5x, and 5 times 1 will definitely give me plus 5. And at this time, I could subtract 5 from both sides, which means that on the left side, I'll have 6x minus 5x, and this is equal to 5x minus 5x, that's 0, and we're left with a 5. At the end of the day, what we're looking at here is that x is equal to 5. So we're done here. But if you want to just double check quickly to see if this really worked, all right, we could just double check. So we could just verify the solution. So 3 times 5 all over 5 plus 1, this would have landed us 15 over 6. And if I divide through by 3, I'll get 5 over 2. So definitely we're seeing that 5 is that solution. All right, such that if we plugged it in here, the response would have been 5 over 2. All right, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment.